So in today's video, you are going to experience the unboxing and the complete flip through of the Life Aroma Planner 2024. The next page is a quarterly planning page, which is the first quarter here. So you will have, of course, 4 quarterly planning pages throughout the planner. So in the first section, you can write down your top 3 goals that you want to focus on the first quarter. So like for the first 3 months of the year. So this will help you to break down your long-term yearly goals into 3-month goals, so that you can focus on these goals on a quarterly basis and then divide it into your monthly goals later on. So firstly, you can write down your top 3 goals here, and then you can divide those into your January action plan, February action plan, March action plan. So basically action plan for every single month. So you can make a rough list of things here, like the action plan here, and then allocate it in every single month in each of the month. Now we are entering into the months. So this is the layout. This is the first layout of the January month, and here we have a calendar here, mini calendar here at the top in a scrapbook format, and we have this illustration going on with a motivating quote. So you will get a motivating quote every single month at the beginning of the month as a monthly divider. Moving on to the next page, we have this particular page. It is an activity given, and every single month the activities are different. For the month of January, we have the Wheel of Life. I will give you a glimpse of some other activity pages from other months. So you will get 12 different activities every single month, which are totally unique from each other, and it will always keep you motivated, and it will break the monotony of the same layout for every single month. Next to that, we have this particular page, which I personally called your monthly purpose page. So we have sections here. The first section is word of the month, then intention of the month, this month affirmation, quote of the month, and then we have a monthly reminder checklist. So firstly, of course, you have to choose a word for the month, just like the word for the year. So if you choose a word for the month, it will be a guiding word for that particular month, and your focus should be entirely on that particular theme or on that particular guiding word. Then you can write down your intention for the month. I have already talked about how important it is to set intention every single month in my monthly planning videos. So definitely setting an intention every single month will keep you aligned towards your long-term goals, and it will keep you on track with what you want to do for this month. Then you can write down your monthly affirmations here and just recite this affirmation every single day. This can be directly or indirectly related to your intention for the month. So if your intention for a particular month is to focus on your mental health, then you can write down affirmations related to your mental health. And lastly, you can write down the quote for the month, a quote that will inspire you for that particular month to work towards a bigger goal of your life. Lastly, we have this monthly reminder section, and I have given here 6 checklists that are mandatory. For example, reviewing your yearly goals, revisiting your vision board, reflecting back on your previous month, brain dumping your thoughts, decluttering your physical or digital space, and reviewing your budget. So these things are something that you should do on a monthly basis, specifically revisiting your yearly goals and your vision board. We generally forget about it, but if you can do this every single month, this will keep you reminded of your long-term visions and long-term goals, and that will also guide you to set intentional monthly goals every single month. Moving on to the next page is the monthly calendar section, and I feel that it has ample of space for you guys to write down stuff here. You can use this section to write down your appointments, your important dates, and yeah, you can even use this section to write down your highlights for the month. And next to that, you have a section for writing down your important dates, maybe birthdays, anniversaries, any holidays or any appointments. And down here you have a small note section, which you can use it in any way you want to. You can write down any quote here, or you can paste any motivating sticker here. So use it in whatever way you want to. Up here you will be welcomed by some empowering quotes for every single month. So for the month of January, it's a self-development quote. So there will be different quote every single month which will empower you, which will motivate you. Down here we have this section called 30 days challenge. So of course we have the habit tracker for every single month, but amongst all the habit, I want you guys to focus on one single habit for the next 30 days every single month. So this space is dedicated for that. I feel that if you want to develop a particular habit, you have to do this for at least 25 to 30 days for the month, and focus on that particular habit at a time. So you can use this particular section to develop a particular habit in the next 30 days, or you can use this section to do a 30 days challenge in general, like 30 days self-care challenge, 30 days weight loss challenge, anything like that. So this is an addition which will be there every single month, and you can choose to use this as a 30 days habit tracker or a 30 days challenge. Moving on to the next page is the monthly goal setting section. It's a dedicated monthly goal setting page. So here you can set the top 3 goals for the month. So firstly, you have to write down your bigger goal for the month that you want to achieve, and break them down into small mini actionable steps that you will take to achieve that particular goal. And lastly, you have to write down your motivation to complete that goal. That can be any kind of reward, that can be any kind of outcome which will make you happy. So whatever it is, you can just write it down here. And next to that, we have a master to-do list. So this is a monthly master to-do list section, and it is divided into 4 categories: personal, self-care, work, academics, reminders, and errands or miscellaneous. So these are the 4 categories of our life that we generally think about when we are planning. So I have given you this section where you can write down your master to-do list, and you can divide this on a weekly basis to complete that particular task. So I hope it will be helpful. We have a checklist here. You can check off once that particular task is done for the month. And down here we have a note section which you can utilize as a brain dumping space, or you can write down anything you want to. You can even journal here, whatever you are feeling like. Use the note section in whatever way you want to. Moving on to the next page is the monthly budget section. So this is definitely a dedicated page for doing your monthly budget. So starting with, you can write down your income for the month. So you can have multiple source of income. So I have given you 5 to 6 space to write down your income. Then you can write down your expenses. So it is divided into fixed expenses and variable expenses. Next to that, you have this section to write down your savings for the month. So if you are doing any savings for that particular month, you can keep a track of that here. And down here you have a note section here which you can use to calculate stuff, or just write down any mini budgeting stuff if you want to. So this total page is dedicated for your monthly budget. Next to that, you have this section called one liner a day, and it is marked from 1st to 31st. So basically what you can do here is you can just write down your highlights for the day, for the particular day here, like a one liner. You can just summarize your entire day and write down your highlights for the day, or you can just use this section as a gratitude journaling section where you can write down one thing you are grateful for in that particular day. Or you can use this section to write down affirmations, or if you have any other ideas in your mind, you can use this section in that particular way. Moving on, the next section is totally dedicated to journaling. So for the month of January, we have journaling for self-development, and we have 8 different questions here. So you can use this blank space to journal about that particular prompt. So every single month the journaling prompts are different. These are all theme based, which will help you in your personal growth journey, and answering this question will help you to become a better version of yourself. You can choose to complete this particular page in one single day, or you have the entire month for yourself to think and ponder about each and every question and write down your answers. So it's totally up to you how you want to use this particular page. But it is all theme based. All the questions are different from each other every single month, which will definitely something new, something which will break the monotony of using the same prompts in a planner. Now moving on from here, the weekly section starts. So you have 2 whole pages dedicated for your weekly dashboard. So here you can see the whole week at a glance. It has a vertical layout, and here you will see everything at a glance for the week. The week starts from Monday and ends on Sunday. So let's break down the entire weekly dashboard. So firstly, it starts with a calendar, the calendar for that particular month, and the week is highlighted with another color so that you are aware of what week is going on for that particular month. So for example, here week 1 is highlighted. Next to that, you can write down your weekly goal here in this section. Down here you can write down your weekly to-do list. So you have a master to-do list at the beginning of the month. From there you can like transfer stuff here on a weekly to-do list, and from the weekly to-do list you can dedicate the task on the daily to-do list section. So that will be convenient. You can see everything here at a glance. Down here you have a weekly habit tracker. So instead of a monthly habit tracker, I have gone for a weekly habit tracker, because firstly I feel that if you have a weekly habit tracker and if you fail to follow a particular habit in that particular week, then you can immediately improve that habit on the next week itself. You don't have to wait for the entire month to pass by and then just look at your monthly habit tracker and then improve it for the next month. So for that reason, weekly habit tracker works better, and I feel it's more effective than a monthly habit tracker. So I have added this section here. Let me know if you love weekly habit tracker or a monthly habit tracker. Next to that, we have a notes section which you can like use to brain dump stuff or just write down anything motivating that you want to for that particular week. So for the week we have the vertical layout starting with main priorities for the day. So every single day you can write down your main priority. So that can be one single task or two tasks or top three tasks for the day, so that you are like totally focused and prioritize those tasks for the day. Then we have other task section. In this section you can write down mini little tasks that can be completed in 5 to 10 minutes, or that are not so important tasks which you can tackle after you have completed the main priority for the day. Or even you can use this section to divide your task as a work to-dos and your personal to-dos. And lastly, I have given a blank section here which you can use in multiple ways. Like if you want to plan your meals for every single day, you can write down your meal plan here. If you are a student, you don't need a meal planning section, so you can use this section to write down your study plan, or you can write down your homework or assignment here. So based on your lifestyle, you can choose to use this section in whatever way you want to. So I have given a blank section here so that you can customize it in your own way, or even you can use this section to journal anything or just be random, be creative in whatever way you want to. I will definitely share with you different ideas in my future videos, so that you can get motivation and ideas on how you can utilize this section in multiple ways. Alright, so down here we have the weekly reflection section where you can write down the highlights for the week and your improvement plan for the next week. So everything is there in one single page, all the weekly dashboard things, so that you don't have to flip here and there to see things. So your weeks are all sorted. You can keep the ribbon bookmark here and you are like sorted. So this is how it will go for every single week till the week 4 or week 5 as the month proceeds. One thing I would like to highlight, suppose for the 5th week, the January month, suppose it's ending on Wednesday and the 1st of February is Thursday, but I haven't included it on the weekly dashboard layout for the month of January because it will create a confusion and everyone loves to start a new month on a new page, you know. So what I have done is I haven't kept this space blank. Instead, I have added some prompts which are relevant to that particular month. Like for the month of January, I have given you a prompt like how do you feel now that the first month of the year is over, and you can here like journal about how you're feeling after the first month. So every single month, wherever this situation arises due to the change of dates and days, you will find some surprisingly new prompts or new activities going on. So in general, every single month will start from Monday to Sunday, except the fact if there is a new month starting, like the first of any month is like on Friday. So from Monday to Thursday we don't have any dates there. Instead, I have given some activities there to keep going and just maintain the symmetry of the planner and you know the months. And lastly, we have the monthly reflection section. So after you plan for the entire month, it is also important to reflect back every single month, like what went well, what did not went well, what are the highlights for that particular month, things that you've learned for that particular month, how you can improve for the next month. So all these things you can cover here in this monthly reflection section. And lastly, you can end the month with a gratitude, like whatever way that particular month treated you, just be grateful for that and just move on to the next month with doing this monthly reflection exercise. Next to that, we have 2 blank notes pages at the end of every single month that will help you to customize it in whatever way you want to. You can use it to write down down any notes, or you can journal, you can paste pictures, whatever you want to, you can do this. So yeah, that is the end of the monthly pages. Now lastly, let me just go ahead and go to last pages. We have few more pages there. So after the December month, we have the year end reflection section, so which will be for the year of 2024, before you step into 2025. So here you can write down your major highlights for the year, achievement you are proud of, challenges you have faced, lessons you have learned, your vision for the next year, and of course you can end the year with gratitude. So there will be a year end reflection page for the year of 2024 at the end of this planner. Moving on to the next page, we have a random checklist section. So basically I have kept this here at the end because normally we make a lot of checklists at the end of the year to reset for the new year. So I have kept this here in that sense, but you can use it in any other way if you want to. And lastly, we have a mind mapping page. This is for the year of 2025. So when we begin to enter the last quarter of any year, we start dreaming and setting goals for our upcoming new year. So this is a mind mapping page for 2025. So whatever thoughts you are getting for the last quarter or in any period of time that you want to do in 2025, like we have thoughts like this, no, okay, I want to do this for the next year, I want to set this goal for the next year, I want to achieve this for the next year. So whatever that thing is for you, you can just brain dump here in your own language, so that when you are buying a new planner for 2025, you can just transfer all those random thoughts from here and organize it in your upcoming new planner. So that is the thought process I have given here. And yeah, that's the end and the flip through of the Life Aroma Planner. I hope I did a good job with explaining each and every page. If you still have any queries or any questions related to any of these pages, you know what to do. Comment down below, or you can even DM me on my Instagram, and yeah, we can have a chat there. So yes, that's all for today's video. I hope this video was insightful. If you like it, please give this video a big thumbs up. This will mean so much to me. Share it with your planning community, with your best friends, and if you are new to my channel, definitely do subscribe to this channel. Press this notification bell button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, you can follow us on my Instagram handle. This is the official page of the Life Aroma, where you will get all the video related updates and future planning motivation here. So definitely go ahead, check it out, follow us there, and stay tuned for all the behind the scene vlogs and the planner setup videos in the future. I will see you super soon with a new video. Till then, keep smiling. Bye bye.